All right, so this video we're going to talk about using an LMS for a structured learning. Uh, what if I told you that you can organize your homeschooling content like a pro without being without stacks of messy paper? So LMS stands for the Learning Management System, and one of a really good free tool out there is the Google Classroom. Uh, So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to tell you how I use that. Let's get into that. So here is on your screen, you can see that I'm into my Google Classroom, and how I have set up my classes is, so ideally you can have subjects. This is designed to cater for each class and section, but that's not how we're going to use it here. So for example, we're going to jump into computer studies, and I have given that a section as primary, so it's for primary grades from 1 to 5. So let's go into this one, and how it works is, as you can see, once I go to the classwork, I have topics. So I have basically added everything I possibly can, but on a very high level. So things could be, so think of it as a skeleton, and you can add in more content as you go along. So I've added the books here. I have one book that I've been using from Oxford for computing, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So grade 5, I have the topics here, AI and robotics, introduction, cybersecurity, and so forth. So grade 4, you have those topics, grade 3, grade 2, grade 1. And basically, you can add in assignments, quizzes, forms, and a lot of other stuff like YouTube links relevant to this. So for example, I can go in here, what is a computer, and I can actually edit this. And in this material, I can add in a lot of stuff. As you can see on the bottom, I have links for YouTube. I can create, Google Docs, slides, sheets, drawings, forms. Pretty handy, very handy, and a lot of stuff can be added in here. And of course, if you have more than one family member, or you are actually teaching multiple students, you can actually, add in all those students here, and, they all can use it. So pretty handy. And then I'm gonna, show some other subjects. So for example, I'm gonna jump into Urdu, and I have classwork similarly planned for grade until grade 5s, you know. And there's no limit to this, right? So arrange it, organize it just however you like it. But the good thing is, this class or this topic or subject, for example, Urdu, this acts as a roadmap, right? Kids or students, they actually know what they're going to be learning in the future days or future weeks. Uh, as opposed to contemporary education, they only have schedule for like a semester, or at the max for a year, right? So this is pretty handy in my opinion. And then, set it for other subjects as well. So I have a brain booster, which I use for activities. These are fun activities, mental maths, a word hunt, grammar polish, quizzes, those kind of things. So fun activities that can enjoy, but at the same time, it's actually structured, so we know in which direction they're heading, and what kind of learning they're doing. So that's pretty cool as well. Take a look at Quran and Sunnah, for instance. Go to the classwork, topics organized according to grades, starting with simple stories, names of Allah, basic du'as, you know, manners in Islam, stories of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's childhood, Surah Fatiha with its meaning. Then, moving up and going deep into the introduction to hadith, different stories from the Quran, and so forth. So this is a sample. Let me know on what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want me to explain on multiple ways we can use Google Classroom as an LMS. And before we sign off for today, I'm going to show you, I had these certain classes named as SCL grade 3, for example. That's another way you can use Google Classroom. So SCL stands for Student Centered Learning. And when we say grade three, so what we have done in here is we have multiple subjects. So if someone finds it hard, managing different subjects separately and then assigning it to a student, this is another way where you can actually, create topics subject wise and even month wise in some case. So however it works for you. So we have it for computers. We have some home tasks I assigned. We have religious education, we have English, we have general knowledge, maths, Urdu, whatever. You can do it in this one single place and you can then, assign it to students. So whatever works best. But I would suggest that use it. It's pretty cool. Who wants to know how to set up an LMS? Do mention if you have any experiences with some other great LMSs that you're using, any other management systems for your homeschooling journeys. Share that in the comments. Stay tuned for more.